What's up, everybody? This is the Red Line Radio, where we talk about One Piece damn near every damn day. Today we're talking about Garp. This is our Who Are the Admirals playlist, where we're talking about all the Vice Admirals. Check out all the other ones. This is the big dog. So, let us know what you guys feel about Garp, how you feel he's going to appear in the story next, if you think he's actually dead, these Aokiji implications, all of it. If you got something Garp related to say, put it down in the comments below. This is the Red Line Radio, the one and only show where we talk about One Piece at nauseum. That's Kev. I'm Corey. Let's get started.
Yeah, so Monkey D. Garp, also known as Garp the Fist, probably has one of the stronger conqueror talkies that we've seen. Definitely has, just that aura when he walks into a place. People know who this guy is, and they shake in fear because they do not want to get in his way. But he's actually like a breath of fresh air sometimes because he's actually pretty happy-go-lucky. He's a smiling guy.
Magic Johnson.
We see him. Sure. I don't know a lot about Magic, but I do know he loves to have fun while playing. That's for sure.
Just like an all-star. When you see him, he's always like laughing, having a good time. But it's like when they talk about him, it's like you don't know what Magic did, but the people you know, like you've never seen Garp fight. But the way Smoker talks about him, the way the others talk about him, it's like, oh, he must have been that guy.
And we use that. We have to use that quite a bit in One Piece. Namely, what was it, Shanks? We didn't see until he one-shot hid. It was pretty tough to, that's 1,100 episodes in. So, I mean, we do know just by how strong people interact with Garp, we know where he stands. His arch rival was Roger, the king of the pirates. At the end of the day, he's a one-man wrecking crew. He does what the fuck he wants. And he actually does have a big understanding of kind of how the world works. And that's why he stays as a vice admiral. There's no way a man of his stature or reputation couldn't be the fleet admiral himself. He does not do that because he does not fuck with the Celestial Dragon.
Yeah. He's like, I'm not going to be their dogs and just do whatever they want. You know what I mean? I'm going to do my own thing. That's Garp to a T. And that's echoed with Kobe as well. Kobe and Luffy. And you said how the world works. That's pretty interesting because it's like, now that I'm doing an analog to Kobe, it's like Kobe's been the only Marine that's been on a pirate ship. That's been on a bad pirate ship and been on a good pirate ship. He traveled with Luffy. That wasn't a pirate ship, but he was traveling with pirates. So it's like he understands how the world works.
Yeah, and so for those of you who watch animes outside of One Piece, why are you here, for one? But I was watching Full Metal Alchemist, and a lot of the heroes that we're friends with as Full Metal Alchemist are war criminals, like people who just like committed atrocities. And I think that will be the same thing with Garp. I think God Valley was where he quote unquote became the hero. But when you're the hero of a very oppressive regime, you're not a hero that should be given a statue. So I think he was the strongest on God Valley and was the only one who walks away, basically. But I think he's kind of making Kobe that same moral compass without that same baggage. And I think that's something that
without that same baggage. Yeah, because Garp carries a lot of baggage. Whether that's the secrets of the government, whether that's the secrets of the Celestial Dragons, whether that's the secrets of Roger or Rouge.
Dragon becoming a terrorist.
Dragon. The secrets
his son his grandson becoming the pirate king.
Yeah, the secrets of Luffy, Law, and Sabo. It's like, for him to be so steadfast in his beliefs, is only a testament to all of those that he has taught, even going down to Aokiji, where it's like, no, I believe this, and you could agree or you could not agree, but I'm gonna keep believing it. Like, Garp is surrounded by people with conflicting viewpoints, and he's like, you can think that all you want, but I'm telling you what it is. So you gotta respect that with Garp.
Yeah, and as far as his students just kind of taking that step up, I mean, the two main students that I like of his are Kobe and Aokiji, and they're some of the stronger people in this One Piece universe. But I also like to think about Ace, Luffy. These are also kids who were getting their ass whooped by Garp for just kind of being around him. I mean, Garp didn't live an easy life, so them just being around him was kind of tough. So
Yeah, and he also just threw him in the woods sometimes, or with the Dawn, which also wasn't easy. So it's like it's a school of hard knocks. You know what I'm saying? And just looking at this picture in the background, that's the school of hard knocks right there. Like he's a cool character. He's an honorable character, and I think he's here so like we can see the idealized version of the Marines. No one else in the Marines is like Garp. Not a single one. And from our perspective, if we're rooting for the Straw Hats, like we know that most of them actually aren't that good at all. Some of them are bad, and some of them are normal people, which is just as bad as being bad because they're complicit sometimes. But like Garp is like that hero that, oh, this is what the Marines are supposed to be. This is supposed to be the protector. So with him now off the board and with him being captured by the Blackbeard pirates, to who knows what extent, like, is he going to be sold, is he going to be killed, like, what's going on here? But it's like with him not being on the board, like, the military is just like a good, like a strong piece is lost. So it's like it's like the Pacers losing Halliburton. You know what I mean? It's like you're gonna have to figure it out.
you're exactly right. I mean, we when he lost Taokiji, we all kind of guessed he's still alive, and so we started theorizing pretty early on. Is it going to be a reverse Marine Ford, and he's going to be executed in front of the world government or in front of the world, or is he going to be sold back to the government for what was Blackbeard's goal? Was like a nation state, basically,
Yeah, be a
for the
king
for
nation.
Hachi Nosu.
Yeah, basically he wants to join the reverie. He wants
Sure,
to be part of the
and
reverie. He wants to be a recognized nation.
and it really, I don't know which he would choose. One is really safe, and that is, giving him back to the Marines. But one of them could be really, really cool, and that's him being executed in front of everyone, ending the hero. I mean, maybe he needs the money from Buggy. Maybe he needs 505 billion berries or whatever Garp's worth.
Well, I mean, even then, just thematically, it's like, oh, you killed our hero, and that started the
Mhm.
Great Pirate Age. What's gonna happen when we kill your hero? You think that's gonna be good for y'all? You think y'all just gonna rally? I don't think so. I think it's gonna get a lot worse.
Yeah. But I mean, I'd love to hear from you guys. I mean, from everything we've seen from Garp, what are your bigger takeaways from him, and where do you see his story ending? Because I know he will die eventually, but I wonder if if it's going to be very impactful, or if Luffy's going to be right there in front of him. That'd be kind of crazy.
That would be crazy. Or I would even take like Sabo, like, cause I would take like revolutionaries and Marines fighting together for
Mm.
like a short time or for like a specific reason against a specific enemy. Like I could have them both fight the Blackbeard pirates. I would take that fight, and that would be crazy. Or Sabo trying to rescue Garp, because it's like he's like, Luffy ain't got time to do this. I got to do this because I was there too. Uh, that'd be wild. Both of these would be crazy scenarios.
Yeah.
So yeah, like he said, you guys let us know what you guys think. You're about to say something? I cut you off.
Oh no. And so like I have a theory that as many people do, that Rox was actually Blackbeard's father. And so if that were the case, and Garp was the reason that Rox is now dead, this could be the greatest revenge story that we've ever seen. And him having control over where he goes, I mean, that's kind of deep, and I'm really hoping for that. So I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts on the theory, and catch us in the next one.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because it's like, at that point, it's like, if you could justify that kind of shit to Luffy, it's like, bro, don't you want to kill Aokiji? For killing Ace, don't you want to fight Aokiji? Like, this dude killed my dad. Like, I'm not allowed to want to fight him? Damn, that's a crazy theory. But yeah, that's our Garp video. You guys let us know your thoughts on Garp, where you think he's going to go with the story. Just, some of his powers. We know he has crazy hockey. Craziest hockey we've seen thus far. And his armament hockey is like top tier. So, I mean, he doesn't have any other attacks besides just like punching. So, the way he punches is cool, I guess. But yeah, we will see y'all in the next video.